Hello and welcome to this week's edition of BruinTV News. I'm Lucas Mann.
And I'm Keely Benson.
And this is BruinTV. Over the past few weeks, Mrs. Sanders and her Spanish 2 students have been working on presentations for the short story Alma. Josh Hafler has more on that.
De repente, la puerta se abre. Alma está feliz.
Ms. Sanders' students had the opportunity to present the Alma story. But what is the Alma story? I went to these presentations to teach students. I had the chance to interview Ms. Sanders to find out these answers.
Okay, it's a story about Alma, and it talks about a little girl that is walking along in this big, cold street and gets to see this very interesting store, and she's gonna find a doll inside that store that looks exactly like her. She's gonna be intrigued about it, and she's gonna be curious. She's gonna go into the store, and the end of the story is that she's going to be trapped in that doll, and she's going to be that doll. So it's a little, let's say, horror, innocent short story. Well, the purpose with this assignment is that the kids can see verbs, vocabulary, preposition, things we have been seeing, but in context this time. We get to read it out loud, they translate out loud, they do also an assignment that is written about it. So, yep, they get to apply the Spanish day now. So this presentation is in Spanish. And for most, I tell them, okay, here we are training you. And I know just getting you to speak in a different language is just put you out of your comfort zone. So that's a fear we need to, get through. We have to overcome. The second thing is to speak in front of people. And I know this could not be the forte of too many, but we're getting trained, right? So that's how they develop those skills, and they get to speak in front of people in Spanish. So that's something that I'm very proud that many have been accomplishing so far. Well, more than teaching, it's just, I think, a fun story that due to the season, Halloween, the kids get to have fun. It starts very, very innocent, like a silly story for children, but then it develops and it gets a little more intense and has so many strikes of surprise at the end. So more than teaching, I think is a fun story for them to be willing to do it in Spanish, since they know it in English is also fun too. It was the author, a 15-year-old, who created this story. So I think it's a way to encourage the kids to encourage them that they can also come up with these amazing things and then be able to put it on the web and be able to other people can be able to use their material. So yeah.
For BruinTV, I'm Joshua Hayfley.
Next up, Alex White would like to share some of our students' Thanksgiving traditions.
It's the most wonderful time of the year in the U.S., a time for food, family, friends, and being thankful. Originating as a harvest festival, Thanksgiving is one of the biggest holidays in the U.S. People across the country gather together to share a meal and reflect on all the things they're grateful for. But there's much more to do during this beautiful time of giving thanks than just eating. From parades, shopping, running, to volunteering, Thanksgiving is celebrated in a wide variety of ways. Here are 7 Thanksgiving traditions that we think are the most important and popular. Number 1, break the wishbone for good luck. It may sound silly, but this is a real thing. After carving the turkey, the wishbone, a Y-shaped bone that carries much superstition, you'd set aside to dry. Once the meal is over, 2 people make their wishes and break the wishbone. Whoever ends up with the biggest piece is said to have their wish come true and good luck for the upcoming year. Number 2, eat a traditional Thanksgiving meal. No, Thanksgiving wouldn't be complete without the traditional meal. Must-eats are roast turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, sweet potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. Green bean casserole has also become a popular dish. Completing the meal is, of course, pumpkin pie for dessert. After all that, it's time for our next tradition. Take a nap. Number 3. After an afternoon filled with cooking and eating delicious food, many retreat for the couch for a midday nap. Turkey is well known as the culprit of the sudden onset of sleepiness, but it's not exactly its fault. Eating other foods that are high in sugar, like pie, also increase your tiredness. But with all the business of the holiday, everyone deserves some rest. Number 4, share what you're most thankful for. Thanksgiving is a perfect time to reflect on the year alongside family and friends, whether it's during the meal or while relaxing later in the day. Go around the room and share something you're especially grateful for. It's wonderful to hear everyone talk about their favorite moments and experiences from the previous year. Number 5, watch an American football game. Football is the most popular sport to watch in the U.S., and the idea of games played on Thanksgiving Day actually dates back as early as 1876, shortly after the game was invented. Families and friends gather around to watch their favorite team compete in one of America's favorite sports, or to burn off some of those Thanksgiving calories, so then families split into teams and play a game of football themselves. Number 6, shop till you drop on Black Friday. Stores all across the country have some of their biggest sales the day after Thanksgiving. Now known as Black Friday, this day is almost a holiday in itself. While this shopping tradition has changed with the rise of online shopping, people still stand in line for hours early in the morning to get great discounts and start their Christmas shopping. And finally, number 7, giving back. In the spirit of giving thanks and helping others, many communities across the U.S. hold annual food drives that collect non-perishable packages and canned foods for those in need. These organizations also host Thanksgiving dinners so that everyone has a place to enjoy a warm meal. Each year, students from all over the world get to share in the holiday spirit. They share the traditional Thanksgiving meal together, go Black Friday shopping near a mall, and decorate the halls for the holiday season. It's a fun and festive way to share this important piece of U.S. culture with our international community. I'm Alex White from BruinTV.
Halloween, the spookiest time of year, can be a favorite holiday for many. James Nave tells us why people like it so much.
Hey, what's up? This is the Greatest Man Alive show by Greatest Man Alive, and we're here with... Alright. Today we're going to be reviewing this Halloween costumes, maybe asking some questions. Whatever happens, happens. Song of the day.
Dunda 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 dunda. I was never book smart, I'm money smart, makes me more intelligent.
Yo, what's up? We're with
Paul and Nathan Sanders.
What do you guys doing right now?
We're doing a bake sale for Interact Club. We're fundraising for the new homeless shelter, and yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be selling all week. If you wanna come, oh hey, we're gonna do right now.
What's your name?
My name is Fika.
Hi, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing great.
How many people have you interacted with today?
I would say between 20 to 50. We've just been working on this hallway. We plan on doing more tomorrow.
Okay. And how much is it?
Hot chocolate is $2, and then baked goods are $1.
What'd you say earlier? You waited your whole life?
Hi, we're with
Mr. Wood.
And why did you choose this costume?
Well, all the teachers, we're doing a Toy Story theme. And because I'm a math teacher, a lot of our graphs go to infinity and beyond.
Can you recite to me every single digit of pi?
No.
How many can you do?
4 solidly. I'm not the best. But 3.1415 is about all you need for most things.
What is the worst Halloween candy?
Ooh. All candy is good in its own right, but those old, hard butterscotch candies normally are kind of the hardest ones to eat.
Hold on.
I love it. Yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween-based movie?
Ooh, there's so many. Nightmare Before Christmas probably would be my first choice.
What is the worst holiday?
My birthday, because I feel old.
You're with?
Mr. Stephenson.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
I'm not big into scary movies, but if I had to say, I do enjoy watching Saw.
I'm here with?
Arby's doesn't have a beef with burgers. However, Arby's does have a beef with beef that hasn't been smoked for 13 hours over hickory. Basically, BBFs. Brisket buds forever. Arby's, we have the meat.
Hamburger. How was your Halloween so far?
It's been very good actually. Been hanging with my family.
What's your worst experience with Halloween?
Oh, being chased by a clown actually around a block.
What's the worst candy? What's the worst candy?
Cowtails.
What was the worst candy you got on Halloween?
A cowtail. It was so nasty.
What was the best candy?
Oh, definitely Twix or Starburst. Yeah.
What is the best Halloween movie?
Probably Sinister.
I'm AI with the braids. I'm AI with the braids. I'm AI with the braids.
What's up? We're with Kelvin. What is your favorite candy?
Snickers.
What's your least favorite candy?
M&M's.
What song of the day?
It's Cold Outside by Katy Perry. Pretty sure that's the name of it. Yeah.
Let's listen to it right now. He meant Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
Cause you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you know, you're in.
What's up? We're with.
My name is Sam Colliver.
What is your favorite Halloween?
What? My favorite Halloween? I gotta say my favorite Halloween is probably the Halloween of 2019. That was fire.
What is your least favorite holiday?
My least favorite holiday is Christmas. It's overrated.
What is song of the day?
Song of the day is Great
Shadow Wizard Money Gang
by Black Sabbath.
I can't legally show what he originally said, so
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells. This song is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
Quote of the week is Life is Roblox by DJ Khaled.
Roblox. Beautiful morning.
A lot of Bruins have some not so great habits, and one that's pretty common is wearing earbuds during class.
Look up here at the board. This is important. You need to be focused. That's right, Adrian. You're attentive. You're a good boy.
Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate.
That's not what right looks like. That's what right looks like.
That's it for this week's BruinTV video announcements. Make sure to tune in every week for updates on what's happening at BHS and in our community. I'm Keely Bettinson.
And I'm Lucas Mann,
and this is
BruinTV.